Hi, this is Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of RegAlytics, with your update on this week's 36,106 regulatory alerts. I'm pausing my One Big Beautiful Bill breakdown because my dad sent me an article that he cut out from the Seattle Times, put in his actual copy machine, and then scanned it and emailed a picture to me of it. But before I get there, the regulator of the week is the Food and Drug Administration. On July 17th, the FDA issued a direct final rule revoking 11 food standards of identity, SOIs, for products no longer sold in the United States. The list includes artificially sweetened canned fruits and canned vegetables, where market data and internet searches confirm that these products are no longer currently available, and the revocation will not impose costs or impact to any small businesses. Now, I'm reading this directly from the rule itself. This rule is effective September 22nd, 2025, unless significant adverse comment is received by August 18th, 2025. If the FDA receives significant adverse comments, it will publish a timely withdrawal in the Federal Register, informing the public that this rule, or a portion thereof, will not take effect. The action is part of a broader push to revoke 52 obsolete SOIs, including dairy, bakery, macaroni, juices, shellfish, and flavorings, because they're outdated, redundant, or no longer in the marketplace, which leads us perfectly into the topic of the week, which is deregulation. This has been a topic of the week before, certainly a few times during the previous Trump administration, but back then it was the whole deregulate 2 items for every 1 passed, and we thought that was wild. Well, what's interesting is that the article my nearly 90-year-old father sent me from the Seattle Times was about Doge's new AI tool, the Doge AI Deregulation Decision Tool. In short, Doge has built a proprietary AI system designed to scan roughly 200,000 federal regulations and identify 50% of them as unnecessary under existing law. The goal is to cut half of federal regulations by January of 2026, timed with Trump's 2nd inauguration anniversary. So what I find interesting about this is that it is nowhere on any of our RegAlytics feeds. And it brings home a really important point that you must never forget. People assume AI is going to take over the world, which it will, but there will always be people who pay good money for accurate information that cannot be obtained from an internet search. There is critical non-digitized information in this world, and that is where a strong media and strong investigative reporting skills are critical to understand what's going on. But in the end, when the results of these efforts are actually happening, it will appear in RegAlytics in a very similar format as the FDA's direct final rule revoking food safety standards. And that's it this week for RegAlytics. We have the global supply chain of the world's regulatory alerts in one very easy to use place. If you need a solution for anything related to regulation, give us a call.